just do a kind of record update video, so I'll kick it off straight away with just a gem, a classic, King Crimson, In the Court of the Crimson King. And yep, it's an OG pressing with this lovely Japanese OBI, and it's got like a lovely kind of like textured cover to it as well. Open it up. Oh yeah, this is like an original insert thing in there. And this thing is absolutely mint. Like, whenever I've had a Japanese pressing, which is a lot more recently, they just know how to look after their stuff. It's like they keep it so clean. Like, this is just almost flawless, this pressing. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, well happy to have this, and this was actually my first experience of this record as well. Yeah, it was a good one. Probably controversial opinion. I wasn't massive on the opening track, the one that I know Kanye West sampled. I don't know, it sounded very experimental, but I absolutely loved all of the tracks that followed. I mean, some of them was just, they were such a good vibe. I don't know what I was expecting from this album, but it wasn't what I got, but I am happy with it. So yeah, this is the first one. So, perks of being a Wallflower. This is a soundtrack vinyl to the film. I think it came out in 2013, I'm not too sure. Such a good soundtrack, David Bowie's on it. And this is the limited edition Urban Outfitters green pressing, which, if you know, this is a hard to find record, especially if you're in the UK like I am. This is very difficult to find. Did spend a little bit of a pretty penny on this one, but I've actually put together, I was looking over it when I went to go grab this, quite an array of some good film soundtracks, so yeah, mad happy to add this one to the collection for sure. So this next one is Rainbow Rising, which is a rock group, and it's got the center bit there. But this is on a lovely, almost kind of like purpley vinyl color. Does sound really good as well. This is, I think, a HMV pressing. This one I literally just got today, just came in. It is, for me, just a full-on summer album. It is Harry Styles' Fine Line. This is the black and white Splatter edition, which I've just had on, and Splatter's pressings can be very hit or miss, but this one was very much a hit. Really, really good. Really, really happy with that one, how it turned out. And this now completes my Harry Styles discography as well, so I mean, only 3 albums so far. Next one I picked up in a record fair. It is Red Hot Chili Peppers. What is the name of this album? The Uplift Mofo Party Plan. This has got some fucking absolutely hilarious songs on it. This is just on a standard black pressing. I don't actually think this has ever had a color repress or anything, but yeah, this is helping me as well because I do want to try and get the entire discography of Red Hot Chili Peppers, and this is quite a hard one to find by all accounts. Next up, I'll just go for like a nice little 7-inch that I picked up, just like a nice little cheapie. Dry the River. I think I've talked about these guys quite a bit. They're just like a nice folky group that unfortunately disbanded. I have their entire 2-album discography on vinyl. I love the artwork that comes with their records. As you can see there, it's just like this lovely, lovely bit of art. This is probably the biggest one in this video. And we're going back to Japanese pressings again, and it is The Wall, Pink Floyd, an original Japanese pressing with the like side obi there, and like I said, with the, what should we call it, the King Crimson. But they know how to take care of their stuff. And boom. Like, and again, first experience listening, like I'd listened to tracks, but first time listening to this as an album was through this record pressing, which was a pleasure, because honestly, I even read the Discogs comments on this pressing, and everybody in that comment section at least seems to be unanimous in saying that this is the one to get. It's so clear, and this is mint. There was no static, no surface noise. This thing played so well. I literally put this on, sat down, just closed my eyes, and just, it wasn't even like listening to music, it was like experiencing the music. It was amazing. And lastly, I've got two 7-inch records. Again, these ones are both originals, and again, I had to grab them. I had to. It is Nirvana, In Bloom, Lithium. Just, I mean, look at the artwork. In Bloom. There's like, you know, they're old. They're from like what, 92? Yeah, 92, yeah. They're from 92. There is some static noise on them. They're not in the greatest of condition, but they are playable. They're definitely playable. You can definitely, you know, take these out and spin them. They're not like marked up to crap or anything like that. I mean, you can see just from that. I want to own all of Nirvana's, well, I want to own all of the discography. I also want to get all of their 7-inch singles now. After acquiring these two, I want to try and grab the rest of these. Because I mean, the artwork on all of them is just class. I mean, even look at the back of that one, back of Lithium. It's so nice. Nice isn't how you would describe it, but it's so cool. It's such cool. Ooh, another one. And another one that I recently won. So I didn't even actually buy this one. I won it in a Instagram share this to your story competition thing. It is Eminem Infinite. This is how this pressing would, so basically, if you don't know about Eminem's Infinite, it's the first album he released back in like 1996. It is, I think, just a really, really good, understated album. They released 1,000 official copies of this back when it came out, obviously, so not a lot of those are still floating about. This is exactly how it would have looked, just in like a black sleeve, same kind of copy on the labels on there as well. If you have a look at that. This is pressed by the same company that did my Slim Shady EP, which just sounded phenomenal. So I was actually quite interested in this, even though I already have a bootleg copy of it. Because this is also a bootleg, obviously. This is said there's only the 1,000 that have ever been pressed officially. So if you've got one of these, chances are you've got a bootleg. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I wanted to get this because the company House of Wax that made it had a good track record with me of the Slim Shady EP, with that sounding phenomenal. And the bootleg that I've got of this, it's a rare one, but it sounds like crap. So I really wanted to win this competition, and I did. And this is a very well put together, heavy pressed vinyl, and it sounds so good. It does sound freaking amazing. Whilst actually I'm on the topic of Eminem, I do owe one of my YouTube vinyl community friends a shout out for being the first comment of my last video. So Ollie Rodriguez Dolman, I'm shit with names, I'm so sorry if I butchered it. Yeah, shout out man, great channel. He probably has 1,000 subscribers by the time I'm posting this. I think he's just shy of it now at the moment whilst recording it, but I am slow as fuck when it comes to this channel. So yeah, shout out man, and Eminem Infinite, great quality pressing. Alright, so I got to pull these records back now, so that's going to be my task for the rest of this evening. Thanks for watching. If you can, drop us a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, peace out.